all the wonderful people present here. I am Mr. Rishikesh Kumar, Assistant Professor at PCET SBPI, would like to welcome you all to the session by CA Pramod Jansar on the topic Living with Shark Yet Growing Tremendously. On behalf of PCET Pune Business School, I would like to request CA Pramod Jansar to please take charge and begin the session. Over to you, sir. Sir, your voice is not audible, sir.
Am I audible now?
Yes, sir, audible. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you, Professor Rishikesh. It's indeed a great pleasure once again to be part of this 30 days, 30 topics, 30 programs. And today we are in the 9th day of this session. और जो लोग इस प्रोग्राम को रोजाना अटेंड कर रहे हैं उन्होंने महसूस किया होगा कि हमने ये प्रोग्राम को बड़े सिस्टमेटिकली प्लान किया हुआ है. You know, one day we take a technical subject and one day we take a life skills subject.
Right, sir.
So on one day our attempt is to give some financial input, some technical input about valuation or insolvency or finance or something like that. And then on other day, we give input on something which is closer to your life, closer to your day-to-day life. And today's session is, as you can see on the screen, the title for today's session is Living with Sharks, Yet Growing Tremendously. I am sure some of you must be wondering, कि भाई मैं क्या करने वाला हूँ आज? Am I going to bring out few sharks from my pocket and mail all of you all those sharks and then see as to how do you react to them, how do you respond to them? No, nothing of that sort. But in today's session, friends, we are going to have really very interesting discussion for the simple reason. अब देखिए पूरी दुनिया में कोई भी आदमी ऐसा नहीं है जो सुख से जीना नहीं चाहता. पूरी दुनिया में कोई भी आदमी ऐसा नहीं है जो कि ग्रो करना नहीं चाहता. पूरी दुनिया में कोई भी आदमी ऐसा नहीं है
योगेश सर
जो कि जानबूझ के गलती करता हो. यस ऋषिकेश?
नो सर, गो अहेड सर.
सो पूरी दुनिया में कोई भी इंसान ऐसा नहीं है जो कि जानबूझ के गलती करे. इसका मतलब क्या है? इसका मतलब यह है कि पूरी दुनिया में अगर हर कोई चाहता है कि वो खुश रहे, हर कोई चाहता है कि वो ग्रो करे, हर कोई चाहता है कि वो गलतियां ना करे, और ये सब चाहने के बाद क्यों लोगों को कई बार लगता है कि उनकी ग्रोथ जितनी होनी चाहिए उतनी नहीं हो रही है. To address this situation, this typical situation, for many of the people that we meet in our life, we have today's session that is titled as Living with Sharks Yet Growing Joyfully. In this program, we will be focusing on three things. And this program is completely practical oriented, completely is a real life situation, is completely based on experience. So in this program, we will be addressing three issues, 3 points. Point number one, as to what is the meaning of growing tremendously. Every one of us, without any exception, wants to grow tremendously. So number one, we need to understand what is the meaning of growing tremendously. Number two, we want to grow tremendously and we make all our efforts also. Then why do we struggle many times in life? How is that despite all our efforts, we do not get the kind of result that we want? Who is responsible for those roadblocks, those barriers in our growth? We will try and find out, look at them in the second part. And finally, friends, it's never good to leave people with problem. You should always leave people with solution. In the third portion, we would see as to how do we handle this second part. Let me begin with the first part. Meaning of growing tremendously. Now, I'm sure if I ask you this question, I'm sure if I ask you this question as to what do you understand why by the meaning, by the term tremendous growth, all of you will have a different answer. Now, friends, based on my research, based on my observations of life, based on my own experiences, I have decided, I have looked at, or I analyze the tremendous growth in 5 different stages. That means what? That means life of every one of us has to grow. But remember, the growth has to be different in all the different phases. And the first phase is of Gyanarthi. So first phase for growth, for tremendous growth is Gyanarthi. Remember friends, growth is very essential in our life. And why it is essential in our life? Because till the time all of us keep on experiencing growth in our life, we keep on experiencing the happiness. The moment we realize that there is no growth in our life of any kind, and that is where we start feeling frustrated, we start accumulating stress, we start living a life which is stressful. And therefore, it is important for us to understand as to what is the meaning of tremendous growth. बिकॉज एक बार हमें ये ध्यान में आ जाए कि ट्रेमेंडस ग्रोथ का मतलब क्या है, तो हम क्या कर सकते हैं? हम ये कर सकते हैं कि डिपेंडिंग ऑन द सिचुएशन, depending on the phase of our life, we can shift our gear and focus on a growth on which we should focus. And that is what is our focus in this first part of the session. So देखिए पहली जो ग्रोथ है वो है ज्ञानार्थी, and this is personal growth. That means it is from the age of 5 to 25. We are in the stage of the Gyanarthi. We are Gyanarthi. That means what? That means our focus from 5 to 25 is to gain knowledge. And that is our personal growth. Our personal growth. I'm not taking from 0 to 5 as our age for the simple reason, because from 0 to 5, really speaking, we are not doing anything. It is from the age 5 onwards that we start getting into the real world, and that is we get into the position of Gyanarthi. Then the second stage of growth is Apnarthi. And this stage, the second stage of growth starts from the age of 26 up to the age of 40. I refer this as Apnarthi, family growth. This is the time when a person is married, person has a family, and therefore this is the time when the focus of ours must be on the family growth. And when I say growth, that means अपनार्थी. अपनार्थी का मतलब क्या है? अपनार्थी का मतलब ये है कि between the age of 26 to 40, our focus must be on ensuring growth of our family, growth of our children. Our focus has to be in ensuring that we give right kind of sanskars to our children. Please remember, this is very, very crucial. This is very, very critical. This is very, very important that that as parents, we are accountable, we are responsible to give good sanskaras to our children. Why do we need to give good sanskaras to our children? Because ultimately, the kind of life that they will live in future is going to be depending on what kind of sanskars we give to them. अगर हम उनको अच्छे संस्कार देंगे तो याद रखिए उनका आगे का जीवन अच्छा होगा, और याद रखिए अगर उनका आगे का जीवन अच्छा होगा तो बाय डिफॉल्ट हमारा भी जीवन ऑटोमेटिकली अच्छा होगा. आई एम श्योर फ्रेंड्स, इन योर ओन एक्सपीरियंस यू मस्ट हैव नोटिस मेनी टाइम्स कि बहुत सारे लोग हम देखते हैं, बहुत सारे एल्डरली पीपल particularly we see around that they are unhappy, they are under depression, under stress. And what is the reason? The reason is the children are doing well. The children are not doing well. And therefore, the second stage of growth where we need to focus is apnarthi, family growth. Make sure your children, our children, do not grow second time. Our children grow only once. And therefore, from the age of 26 to 40, we should focus on our family. We should take care of our family. Remember, you're earning because from 26 to 40, you're working. You are working. Your aim behind working is to earn money to take care of your family, to ensure that your family grows, to ensure that your family has got all kinds of good comforts that they need. And that is the second stage, apnarthi, family growth. From the second stage, we go to the third stage, and that is labharthi. And now this is the third stage of the growth that we need to experience in our life, and that is labharthi. That means we are labharthi, यानी कि हम लाभ के लिए, लाभ के अर्थ के लिए काम कर रहे हैं. And that means now our focus has to be on the financial growth. And this duration is from the age of 41 to 50. यानी कि अभी हमें क्या करना है, अभी from the age of 41 to 50 we can be little complacent from the perspective of our family. Why? Because our children have grown up and they are relatively young, they are relatively mature enough, and they are now getting ready to take their own plunge in the world. And therefore we can shift gear, and now we can focus on the financial growth. A lot of people make a mistake in their life, and I'm sure this must have been seen by all of you also, कि बहुत सारे लोग क्या करते हैं कि जब फैमिली ग्रोथ की स्टेज होती है, उस पर वो फाइनेंशियल ग्रोथ को इम्पोज कर देते हैं. और जब आप फैमिली ग्रोथ के जो फेज है उसमें फाइनेंशियल ग्रोथ को इम्पोज कर देते हैं, तो उसका डेंजर क्या है? उसका डेंजर ये है कि फैमिली इग्नोर होती है. फैमिली इग्नोर होती है, दैट मीन्स व्हाट? दैट मीन्स a very important part or interesting part of your life, and that is enjoying with your children, you miss. And remember, whatever you may do in future, whatever wealth you may earn in future, that phase is not going to come back. And therefore we have to be very careful, when we talk in terms of tremendous growth. So third phase, financial growth, labharthi. Now you work as hard as possible. Now you can afford little bit to stay away from your family and work for money. And that is the third stage, labharthi. The fourth stage is sarvarthi. So friends, now you have taken care of your personal growth by acquiring knowledge. Not only by acquiring knowledge, but by also ensuring that you are physically fit. You have taken care of the family growth. You have also taken care of the financial growth. Now the fourth stage of the growth starts, and that is your sarvarthi. So now you are a sarvarthi. Sarvarthi का मतलब क्या है? sarvarthi का मतलब ये है, now is the time when you have to work not for yourself, not for your family, not for money, but now is the time when you have to work for paying back the debt to the society, sarvarthi. And that is the time when this phase is from the age of 51 to 60. तो जब आप 50 साल की उम्र पर पहुंच गए, तो अगर आपने आपकी लाइफ को बैलेंस करके जिया है, तो there is a 100% chances that you are financially stable. Now you do not have to worry about the finances of yours, and you're also clear of your financial obligations as far as your children are concerned. Now you are financially comfortable. You have the thing called financial freedom. So now that you have the thing called financial freedom in your hand, now be a sarvarthi. सर्वार्थी का मतलब क्या है? सर्वार्थी का मतलब ये है, work for everyone. Work for everyone. Society has given us so much, right from the time when we come on this earth, from that time till the time when I'm speaking to you, when we are talking to each other, society has given a lot to us, and society will continue to give a lot to us. जो वो टीचर जिसने मुझे पढ़ाया, वो फार्मर जिसने गेहूं अपने खेत में उगाया, वो किसान जिसने आम के बाग लगाए, वो फैक्ट्रियां जहां पर सारे प्रोडक्ट्स बने जिनको मैं यूज करता हूं, वो स्कूल जहां पर मैंने एजुकेशन ली, कितना है वो सारे मेरे रिलेटिव्स जिन्होंने मुझे खिलाया, बढ़ाया, पाला, पोसा, मेरे पेरेंट्स. तो now is the time when one must start thinking in terms of social growth. That means you start contributing towards the society selflessly and get recognized for it. Remember, recognition should not be your driver. Your driver should be selflessness. But people should recognize you. And why people should recognize you in this fourth phase of the growth, so that you become an example for others to follow. आपको देख के बाकी लोगों को लगना चाहिए कि भाई जीवन हो तो ऐसा, right? And that is fourth stage. Fourth stage के बाद में then we come to the fifth stage, and that is परमार्थी और स्वार्थी. रिमेंबर, स्वार्थी का यहाँ पर मतलब वो नैरो सेंस में नहीं है जिसमें जनरली हम उसको समझते हैं. स्वार्थी का मतलब यहाँ पर है कि स्व यानी कि अपने आप को पहचानने का समय आ गया. परमार्थी यानी कि परम को प्राप्त करने का समय आ गया. And that is your spiritual growth. That is your spiritual growth. And this growth starts from the age of 61 and beyond. Friends, for every one of us, tremendous growth का मतलब क्या है? Tremendous growth का मतलब है these 5 stages of growth that we have just discussed. अगर हम हमारे जीवन में स्टेप बाय स्टेप ये ग्रोथ फेजेस में शिफ्ट होते रहेंगे, believe me, we are going to live a life which is really fulfilling. We are going to live a life which is truly meaningful. We are going to live a life which is truly purposeful. We are going to live a life which is truly satisfying. You would really feel, wow, what a life I have lived. That is your tremendous growth. मैं ये क्यों डिस्कस कर रहा हूँ आपके साथ? मैं ये डिस्कस इसलिए कर रहा हूँ क्योंकि we need to be aware that growth does not mean only physical growth. Growth does not mean only financial growth. Growth does not mean only personal growth. Growth means the 5 different stages of your life, and you must keep shifting your gear as you keep on progressing in life. If that happens, then you will experience the bliss, then you will experience the ecstasy, then you will experience the joy of life. लेकिन आप सोचिए कि अगर कोई, और बहुत सारे एग्जाम्पल हमारे सामने हैं, lot of people, what they do, they mess up their life. And how do they mess up their life? They mess up their life because they get stuck. So somebody will get stuck at the family growth. Somebody will get stuck, or most people will get stuck at the financial growth. And remember, not only they will get stuck at the financial growth, they will even prepone the financial growth. And that is where the life starts becoming. So that is, friends, tremendous growth. अब ये tremendous growth को अचीव करने के लिए क्या चाहिए? ये ट्रिमेंडस ग्रोथ को जो भी अचीव करने के लिए चाहिए वो सब हमारे पास में है. ट्रिमेंडस ग्रोथ को अचीव करने के लिए हमें एक शरीर चाहिए, वो हमारे पास में है. हमें फिटनेस चाहिए, वो भी हमारे हाथ में है और वो हम हासिल कर सकते हैं. Then what are the hurdles in achieving this tremendous growth? See, the hurdles that we experience in the tremendous growth are the people that we meet in life. And remember, friends, people can be asset and people can also be liability. And if you ask me, what kind of people do we meet? We meet 2 kinds of people. We meet 2 kinds of people. And remember, friends, all said and done, anyone who has to excel in his life, and he must write it down in golden letters, anyone who wishes to do well in his life, he has to remember one thing, that the growth cannot happen without the support of people. Without the support of people. And therefore, we have to be aware of the type of people that we meet in life. Or in my experience, if you ask me, there are 2 kinds of people that we meet in life. And I'm sure this must be experience of every one of you also. So the 2 kinds of people that we meet in life are, number 1, people who are supportive, who are cooperative, who are helpful, who are considerate, who are prepared to do anything possible on this earth to ensure that you as an individual is put to the best of the comforts, is put to a situation where you do not have to face any hardship. So our parents will fall into this category, our relatives will fall into this category, because our parents, remember, are the people, they will always they will go and do anything and everything to ensure कि उनके बच्चे खुश रहें. So this is the first category of people who are supportive, who are cooperative, who are considerate, who are helping, and who are always prepared to ensure that your life becomes comfortable, your life becomes easy. We do not have to worry about them as far as the growing tremendously is concerned. Why? Because these people are in any case contributing in our growth. Our parents, right from the time we come on this earth, they are contributing in the growth of ours. We need to think in terms of the second category of people. And who are the second category of people? Second category of people are the people who are not supportive, who are not cooperative, who are not considerate, who instead of making your life easy, they are leg pullers. यानी कि अगर आपका अच्छा खासा कोई काम बन रहा हो, they will throw the spanner into the wheel so that आपका बना बनाया काम बिगड़ जाए. I call the second category people metaphorically as shark. I call all these people metaphorically as shark. This is the second part of this session today. Sharks are the hurdles in our growth. And I'm sure all of you, when you look back, you can very easily see many times, many situations in your life. कितनी ही बार आप देख सकते हैं, आप महसूस कर सकते हैं कि आप अच्छे खासे आगे बढ़ रहे थे कि किसी ने आपकी टांग खींच दी और आपका जो बना बनाया काम है, आपकी जो ग्रोथ है, आपकी जो प्रोग्रेस है, वो रुक गई. अब सवाल ये है कि क्या करना चाहिए. करना ये चाहिए, as a person we must learn how to handle such people. And if we have to learn how to handle such people, तो सबसे पहले हमको समझना होगा कि कैसे कैसे लोग हैं जो हमको मिलते हैं. And now we come to the second part, कि who are these sharks? So we meet people, the sharks that we meet in life, the category of people that fall into the shark category that we meet in life are people who are overbearing, dominating, indifferent, parasite, unfair, self-centered, sadist, cruel, and so-called responsible people. I'm sure जब मैं आपसे डिस्कस कर रहा हूं तो आपके दिमाग में भी बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग तुरंत आ गए होंगे कि हाँ यार, this man whom I met or who was with me would fall into this category. और अगर आपको ये लगता हो कि ये मेरी लिस्ट खत्म हो गई, तो ये लिस्ट खत्म नहीं हुई है, लिस्ट बहुत लंबी है. So called responsible people. Now who are these so called responsible people? I have a friend, his name is Rasochi. Rasochi one day went for an interview, and the person who was taking his interview, उन्होंने उसका बायोडाटा देखा और उन्होंने कहा, रसोची आपका बायोडाटा तो ठीक दिखता है, पर प्लीज टेल अस why should we give this job to you? Rasochi said, sir, you should give this job to me because I am a responsible person. So the gentleman who was taking the interview, he said, very nice to know that you are a responsible person, but what makes you think that you are a responsible person? And Rasochi said, sir, in my previous company, whenever anything went wrong, everybody said he is responsible. So meet people in life who are so-called responsible. आप उनको कोई काम दीजिए और आपको वो बोलेंगे, सर 2 मिनट ठहरो, मैं 2 घंटे में लौट के आता हूं. So-called responsible people. We meet people in life who are unscrupulous, egoistic, corrupt, blackmailer, pretender, MMR BMC type, green mailer, self-centered. What is MMR BMC type? MMR BMC, मन में राम, बगल में छुरी. We meet these people also in life, and I call them as shark. And why I call them as shark? I call them as shark because such people will become a roadblock in your growth. Such people, you and I have to learn how to handle them. We meet people who are competitive, demanding, task-oriented, manipulative, political, opportunist, obtrusive, abusive, KPN type. KPN, कहीं पे निगाहें, कहीं पे निशाना. We meet such people. Sharks in our life. With a criminal mindset, you can't trust them. You can't absolutely trust them. Because if you're not careful, they can put you in serious difficulty. We meet people who are ALHKS type. Now, what is A? आप लड़ो, हम कपड़े संभालेंगे. So we meet these sharks in life. AMD, we credit होकर आप काम करते हैं और वो सारी क्रेडिट लेके चले जाते हैं. एक्सप्लॉइटर, मिसगाइडर, जानबूझ.
Yes, sir, okay.
कितना देर से ये प्रॉब्लम हुआ ऋषिकेश?
3 to 4 seconds. 3 to 4 seconds.
Okay, then it's fine.
Yes.
So we meet people who are credit hogger. They hog the credit. आप काम करोगे, credit वो लेके चले जाएंगे. Exploiter, misguider, IHTY type. So people, friends, I'm sure you can recollect. You will meet of IHTY type. यानी कि क्या? यानी कि कोई भी काम आप करेंगे, by chance अगर आप फेल हो गए उसमें, they will come and tell you, I had told you. IHTY type. We meet people who are खबरी. आपको आपकी कंपनी में, आपको आपके ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में कोई न्यूज अगर सब लोगों तक पहुंचानी हो, तो you have these people who are खबरी type. So what you do, you call them, tell them this news, and also tell them, please ensure कि किसी को मालूम ना पड़े. And believe me, faster than the WhatsApp, this message will reach to everybody. खबरी, provocateur, pushers, PP type, CKPPCW type. What is that? चने के पेड़ पर चढ़ाने वाले. You have to be careful. Double shunk, plain liability, not master, juggler, nitpicker, MMLW type, मुफ्त मजा लेने वाले type sharks we meet in life. We meet people who are pig-headed. कुछ भी करो, सुनने को तैयार नहीं है. Whatever you do, they won't listen to you. Snob, stubborn, people with vested interest, dogmatic, arrogant, हित चिंतक. And I am sure, friends, when I say हित चिंतक, आप लोग सोच रहे होंगे कि हित चिंतक में क्या परेशानी है. हित चिंतक कौन है? हित चिंतक वो लोग हैं कि अगर आपका हित हो जाए तो उनको चिंता होनी शुरू हो जाती है. And that is why I call them as shark. We meet people who are biased, like Dhritarashtra, people who are total time pass, name dropper. मैं शरद पवार को जानता हूँ, मैं इसको जानता हूँ, मैं उसको जानता हूँ, मैं अमिताभ बच्चन को जानता हूँ, मैं विराट कोहली को जानता हूँ, मैं अलाना को जानता हूँ, मैं फलाना को जानता हूँ. So a lot of people who are name dropper, people high-headed, NPD. Now what is NPD? एक दिन रसोची के घर में एक चोर घुस के आया. रसोची घर पर नहीं था. चोर ने जो भी सारा सामान था वो समेट सकता था समेटा, एक कपड़े में बांधा और बांध के निकलने लगा. और जैसे ही वो निकलने लगा, दुर्भाग्य से उसका एक पैर एक बर्तन से टकराया. बर्तन की आवाज हुई और आवाज सुन के जो घर की रसोई की जो वाइफ थी वो जग गई। रसोची की बात थोड़ी मजबूत थी। उसने चोर को पकड़ा और दबोच के उसके ऊपर चढ़ के बैठ गई और अपने बेटे से बोली, बेटा जल्दी। बेटा बोलता है जाता हूँ माँ। माँ बोलती है जब बेटा जल्दी बुला के लेके आ। बेटा थोड़ा समय लगा, बेटा चप्पल मेरी पहन जा और जल्दी से पुलिस को बुला के लेके आ, नहीं तो मैं दम घुट के मर जाऊं। We meet sharks who are hypocrite, prejudiced, crooked, obnoxious, abrasive, chameleon, HNS type. हम नहीं सुधरेंगे, हम नहीं सुधरेंगे type. These are the kind of people. Test is over. Hold on. We people who are fault finders. आप कितना भी अच्छा काम करो, यू हैप्पी। डीमोटिवेटर, आप बढ़िया काम कर रहे हैं, जानबूझकर आपको आके बोलेंगे अरे ये कैसा काम किया है, अच्छा काम नहीं है। पर्पसली you want to do something great in your life, you want to reach to the pinnacle of success in your life, and you talk to them and they will do everything to tell you, to discourage you. Demoralizer, buck passer, HTDS TBLD type. Now what is HTDS TBLD type? हम तो डूबेंगे सनम, तुमको भी ले डूबेंगे। लॉट ऑफ पीपल दैट वी मीट इन लाइफ कि उनको अपनी परवाह नहीं है, तुम्हारा भला नहीं होना चाहिए। लैंडर्स, हंटर्स, शूटर्स, के MNW, कुछ का कुछ मतलब निकालने वाले। We meet people, sharks who are sarcastic, TS type. Now what is TS type? तेरे सामने तेरे सी, उसके सामने उसके सी। चापलूस, vindictive, cunning, celebrity shark. And I call many of these celebrities as shark because these celebrities are made celebrities by we people, but these people become the brand ambassador of the products which is harmful to our children, to the society, and that is why I call them as celebrity sharks. Unreliable, people who are unreliable, diplomat, माइंड करप्टर। सो बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो हमको टकराते हैं लाइफ में, जो कि आपके माइंड को करप्ट कर दें। सो दे विल विशिएट योर माइंड विद देयर थॉट प्रोसेस। क्लोज्ड माइंडेड, जेलस, मास्टरमाइंड, AKPK टाइप। एंड व्हाट इज AKPK टाइप? आगे कुछ पीछे कुछ। एंड these are the sharks that we meet in life. Now remember friends, these are the sharks that we meet in life. That means what? That means these are the people, unfortunately or incidentally, will do everything to ensure कि आपकी प्रोग्रेस में बाधाएं बने, बाधाएं खड़ी हों। Remember, it's not that everyone in this earth is like this. No, it's not that everyone on this earth are like this. Some of them are, and those some of them are good enough to ensure कि आपकी जो tremendous growth है वो ना होने पाए। We meet sharks who are clever, backstabber, backbiter, काड़ी master. And you know what is काड़ी master? काड़ी यानी कि काड़ी का काम क्या होता है? आग लगाना. So we have people जिनका काम ही है आग लगाना. Shrewd, trouble creator, bullying. Now the question is, these are the kind of sharks that we meet in life. अब देखो friends, एक बात तो पक्की है कि you like or you don't like, these type of people will always be around us. तो अगर मैं ये सोचूं कि मैं आंख बंद करके ये प्रार्थना करूं कि हे गणपति बप्पा, ये सारी शार्क्स बाकी लोगों की लाइफ में हो, मेरी लाइफ में ना हो, ऐसा होने वाला नहीं है। Any amount of prayer that I may do to Ganpati Bappa or to any other deity, it is not going to work. What is going to work is for me to become aware. What is going to work is for me to become alert of such kind of sharks in and around my life and ensure that with my thought process, with my alertness, with my awareness, I do not let these sharks to affect me. so that I am able to achieve my tremendous growth. And here I would like all of you to remember as to what did we discuss as far as the tremendous growth is concerned. So tremendous growth is, you start with the Gyanarthi, then you start with Apnarthi, then you start with Swarthi, and after Swarthi you come to Labharthi, and after the Labharthi you come to the fifth stage, which is Paramarthi or Swarthi. So for us to achieve that tremendous growth, which has got all these 5 components, what are the hurdles? Hurdles are the kind of people that I have just discussed with you. I refer them as sharks. And why do I refer them as sharks? Because mere thought of such people will give you, आपके रोंगटे खड़े हो जाएंगे, उनका नाम याद आते ही आपको रोंगटे खड़े हो जाएंगे. And that is why I call them as shark. We have to be alert, and we have to be alert and aware all the time so that we are able to handle these sharks. अब देखिए फ्रेंड्स, एक चीज याद रखिए, people are asset and people are also liability. Another thing that we need to remember, that anybody who has to grow in his life, he cannot grow, as I said earlier, nobody can grow on this earth without the support of the people. And therefore, what do we need? We need the skills to manage people. We need to prepare ourselves to be able to manage people. Not only manage people, not only ensure that they do not harm us, but also be able to get value from them. And for that, now we need to come to the third stage and look at as to what are the approaches that people would deploy for managing these sharks. So the first approach that some people do, they adopt the passive approach. Passive approach का मतलब क्या है? Accept it meekly. There is someone who is becoming a shark in your life, and what you do, you accept it meekly and suffer in silence. Not good at all. Not good at all. And why not good at all? It is because by accepting it meekly, suffering in silence, you are destroying your peace of mind. You are destroying your happiness. And remember, it does not stop there. If you are not at peace, if you are not in the happy state of mind, then all the people around you will also not be in the state of happiness or in the state of peace of mind. And therefore, becoming passive to the sharks around you is not a good idea at all. Second approach that you can adopt is become another shark. क्या मतलब है इसका? इसका मतलब यह है कि हम तो डूबेंगे सनम, तुमको भी ले डूबेंगे. So if you want to cause harm to me, I will cause double harm to you. Good, very good. You will have the joy and satisfaction of doing better than the other person, but it's not good. It's not good enough. And why it's not good enough? Because if you become a bigger shark to someone, you will certainly have the joy and satisfaction of defeating the other person in his game. But remember, what would have happened? You would have lost sight of your goal. You would have lost sight of purpose of your life, and thereby you would have missed on achieving purpose of your own life. And therefore, becoming another shark is also not a good idea, is also not a good solution. Then what you do? Then we look at the third approach. And third approach is proactively balance your life. Proactively balance your life. And remember, friends, that is what will ensure that not only you are able to keep all these sharks away from you, you're also able to manage them. You're also able to get work done from them. Not only that, with your approach, with your proactive balancing of life, you are also able to inspire them, motivate them. That means you become a role model for these sharks. And therefore, instead of causing a harm to you, what they do, they start supporting you, they start helping you, because they are in away of you, they are inspired by you, and that is your proactively balancing life. That is our third stage of today's session. Now, what is proactively balancing of life, and why proactive balancing of life for growing tremendously? अब ये समझना बहुत जरूरी है फ्रेंड्स। मैं आपको बताऊं कि हम लोग देखते हैं इंडस्ट्री में, कॉर्पोरेट में, lot of people talk about work life balance and things like that. In more often than not, all those discussions are only confined to the discussions. They do not progress any further. If you and I have to achieve the tremendous growth, and that tremendous growth, that is those 5 stages of growth in our life, and I'm purposely repeating those 5 stages of growth in our life for the simple reason, because so long as the growth is happening, those 5 growths are happening in our life stage by stage, our life is going to be meaningful, our life is going to be purposeful, our life is going to be blissful and joyful. और एक चीज और बताऊं मैं कि ऐसा नहीं है कि आप एक स्टेज से दूसरे स्टेज में आ गए, दैट मीन्स फ्रॉम द ज्ञानार्थी यू हैव कम टू द स्टेज ऑफ अपनार्थी। तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि आप ज्ञान की जो स्टेज है वो आपके लिए खत्म हो गई, अब आपको ज्ञान हासिल नहीं करना है। नो, नॉट एट ऑल। इसका सिर्फ इतना सा मतलब ये है कि जब आप पहली स्टेज में थे, ज्ञानार्थी की स्टेज में थे, तो उस समय आपका फोकस था हाउ टू एक्वायर मोर नॉलेज, how to build your physique. That was the focus. Now you are in the second stage of Apnarthi. Now what has to be your focus? Now your focus has to be to how to take care of your family. And remember, it does not mean that you should not gain knowledge. Of course, you will continue to gain knowledge, but your priority is going to be your family. And when you move from the Gyanarthi to the stage of Labharthi. So Labharthi means your focus has to be earned on finance. Your focus has to be earned on wealth. इसका मतलब ये बिल्कुल भी नहीं है कि आप अपनार्थी की स्टेज को इग्नोर कर दो या आप ज्ञानार्थी की स्टेज को इग्नोर कर दो। नो, you are at the third stage and that is Labharthi. That means now your focus has to be on earning wealth, creating wealth. But while focusing on earning wealth, while focusing on creating wealth, you can of course and you must ensure that you are also an apnarthi. That means you take care of your family. Of course, you also keep on acquiring knowledge, because ultimately in all this, your knowledge is going to give you a cutting edge. So those 5 stages is the tremendous growth. उस tremendous growth में obstacle कौन है, hurdle कौन है, the kind of people that we meet. And remember, we meet 2 kinds of people who are supportive, we do not have to worry about them. People who are not supportive, rather they are lackluster, we have to worry about them. And when I say we have to worry about them, we need to understand as to how do we handle them. And those people I have just discussed with you. Now, how do we achieve this tremendous growth, and at the same time, how do we ensure that we are able to manage all these charts? तो अब देखिए, प्रोएक्टिव बैलेंसिंग का मतलब क्या है? प्रोएक्टिव बैलेंसिंग का मतलब ये है, at any stage in time, now please remember, at any stage in time, as I said earlier, कि ज्ञानार्थी की स्टेज खत्म होने का मतलब ये नहीं है कि आप ज्ञान को हासिल नहीं कर सकते। अपनार्थी की स्टेज से को पास करने का मतलब ये नहीं है कि आप अपनार्थी की स्टेज को नहीं जा सकते, ज्ञानार्थी की स्टेज को नहीं जा सकते। उन सबका यही मतलब है कि ये सारी चीजों का डेवलपमेंट होना चाहिए और सबका साथ साथ होना चाहिए। सो हाउ डू वी डू दी प्रोएक्टिव बैलेंसिंग? तो प्रोएक्टिव बैलेंसिंग कैसे करेंगे? ऑफ कोर्स I would have loved to ask all of you this question in person and take your reactions as to how would you suggest as to how the personal growth can be done, but we have a limitation. of the environment. So personal growth. Personal growth का मतलब क्या है फ्रेंड्स? फर्स्ट थिंग फर्स्ट, समझ के लीजिए, 80, 90, 100 साल निकालने वाले हैं हम इस दुनिया में। वो 80, 90, 100 साल जो इस दुनिया में हम निकालने वाले हैं, कैसे निकालने वाले हैं? इस शरीर में निकालने वाले हैं। एंड रिमेंबर, अगर 80, 90 साल इस शरीर में निकालने वाले हैं तो हमारी सबसे पहली प्रायोरिटी क्या होनी चाहिए? हमारी सबसे पहली प्रायोरिटी होनी चाहिए दिस बॉडी, एंड दैट मीन्स व्हाट? प्रोएक्टिव बैलेंसिंग, टेक केयर ऑफ योर पर्सनल हेल्थ, take care of your personal knowledge, take care of this body, take care of this body by all means. Remember, this body can be an asset and this body can also be a liability. As the people can be asset, they can also be liability. This body can also be an asset, this body can also be a liability. So if you are not able to manage people, they will become liability. But if you are able to manage them well, they will become an asset. And they will help you in achieving your tremendous growth. Likewise, if this body is not taken care of, this body will become a liability. And if this body is maintained well, this body will become an asset. And I'm sure you can very easily understand. अगर मैं बीमार हूं, मेरा शरीर मेरा साथ नहीं दे रहा है, remember, forget I creating value, forget I improving my finance. If my health is not with me, my finance is going to drain out in the treatment of mine. But if I'm healthy, if I'm fit, if my body is fit, then what will happen? So long as I'm fit, I can continue to gain in all the 5 stages of the tremendous growth that I just spoke with you. So number 1, first thing first, take care of this body. Come what may, take care of this body. Number 2, family. Quality time for the family. Do not let love be out of it. Second stage for proactive balancing, remember, is your family. Remember, our children do not grow twice. Our children grow only once. And therefore, second stage for the proactive balancing is take care of the family continuously. Third stage is the occupation or the profession. Be a star performer. If you are in company, be a star performer. If you're in a profession, be a star performer. Let you be an example for everyone. Let everybody give an example of yours, saying, look, this is how one must do and manage things. And finally, of course, social, contribute to society. So friends, अगर हम ये चारों चीजों को करेंगे और ये चारों चीजों पर बराबर से ध्यान देंगे, तो ऑटोमेटिकली व्हाट विल हैपन, ए ट्रेमेंडस ग्रोथ विल हैपन ऑटोमेटिकली. अब देखिए, एक छोटा सा एग्जांपल देता हूं कि क्यों प्रोएक्टिवली बैलेंसिंग ऑफ लाइफ इज इंपॉर्टेंट. आपके घर में, आपका घर है जिसमें आप रहते हैं, उस घर में एक ड्राइंग रूम है, एक बेडरूम है, एक किचन है और एक बाथरूम है. 4 रूम हैं जिसमें आप रह रहे हैं, जिस घर में आप रह रहे हैं, फॉर एन एग्जाम्पल. और ये चारों जो रूम हैं, इनका एक अपना अपना साइज है. बेडरूम का अपना साइज है, बाथरूम का अपना साइज है, किचन का अपना साइज है, ड्राइंग रूम का अपना साइज है. सो ऑल दीज 4 रूम्स हैव देयर ओन साइजेस. नाउ टेल मी फ्रेंड्स, अगर ये चारों रूम में से हम किसी भी एक रूम को निकाल दें, how comfortable will you in living in that house? तो ये जो घर जिसमें हम और आप रहते हैं, जिसमें कि 4 रूम, अगर हम उसमें से बाथरूम को निकाल दें और आप रहते हैं उसमें से, तो क्या हम इस घर में रहेंगे? अगर हम किचन को निकाल दें, किचन को निकाल के ड्राइंग रूम को निकाल दें, इनको बड़ा कर दें, तो क्या हम इस घर में पाएंगे? Of course not. Of course not. So remember, जिस तरह से एक घर में बेडरूम का, बाथरूम का, लाइफ का,
Sir, your voice is breaking, sir. Sir, your voice is breaking.
प्रोफेशनल लाइफ का और सोशल लाइफ का.
Sir, your voice is breaking, sir. I'm requesting all participants, please wait for around 1 minute. Some technical issue is about to join. Yeah. Sir, please unmute yourself, sir. Please unmute yourself. Yes, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir. Sir, we can't hear your voice.
So these four.
Sir, your voice is not audible, sir. Sir, please unmute yourself, sir. Please unmute yourself. Sir, please unmute yourself, sir. Sir, please unmute yourself, sir. Sir, your voice is not audible.
Rishikesh, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Not audible.
Can you hear me, Rishikesh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can hear you. Go ahead, sir.
So with this, friends, we come to the end of this session. So remember what we have discussed. Number one, what is the tremendous growth? And tremendous growth will mean Gyanarthi, Apnarthi, Labharthi, Labharthi, and am I audible now, Rishikesh?
Yes, sir. Audible, sir. Audible, sir.
Can you hear me, Rishikesh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can hear you, sir. Please go ahead, sir.
I think I will join once again. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, audible, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir, your voice is audible to me, sir. Sir, go ahead. I can listen to you, sir. Yes, sir, go ahead, sir.
Rishikesh, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes,
Can
sir.
anyone can hear me? Please
Yes,
respond.
sir. Sir, I can hear you, sir. Please
Okay,
go
very
ahead.
good. Thank you, Satish ji. So, right now, let me uh, add the slide once again. Okay, thank you, Satish ji, for your confirmation. I would I suppose all of you. Satish ji, can you please confirm once again if you can see the PPT?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
You can just write a message in the chat box.
Sir, your voice is audible, sir. We can see the PPT, sir.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you. Right, friends. So, sorry for this technical inconvenience in between. And this is another example of shark. And but we still have to manage these sharks also. So how do we do the proactive balancing for growing tremendously? Number one, take care of the personal health and personal knowledge. Number two, take care of the family. And number three, occupation. And number four, society, contribute to the society. Now when that happens, automatically what we get is the tremendous growth in our life. Before I close, friends, let me share this with you. The harder I work, easier life becomes. Easier I work, harder life becomes. So, for tremendous growth to happen in our life and tremendous growth to happen in our life, what we need to do, we need to be aware of the fact. We need to be aware of the fact that there are sharks around us in any case, and those sharks, whatever you may think, you will not be able to wish them away. They are going to be there. What do we need to do? We need to only ensure that we proactively balance our life. And what is the meaning of, I'm not repeating it once again, what is the meaning of proactively balancing of your life is take care of your personal life, take care of your family life, professional life, and social life. When you do this, when you do this, you achieve the same thing, and that is like living in your house. And when you live in your house with all these spaces available, your level of energy is tremendous, your thinking power is tremendous, your creativity, productivity, efficiency, everything is at a very high level. And as a result of that, you are able to find solution to all the problems, and you are able to manage all the sharks that you have in your life. So friends, with this we come to the close of the session today. Sorry for this inconvenience and the breakage of the link. Thank you so much, friends. In case if there are any question, I would request Professor Rishikesh. He can read them out, or he can, maybe you can raise your hand and he would be able
Yes, sir.
to
In fact,
unmute your speaker phone,
yes,
and you would be able to raise your
yes, sir.
question. So ladies and
May I?
gentlemen, thank you so much. Thank you.
So Dr. Amrish Padma, faculty from SBPIM, he asked how to schedule our day to balance life. I'm audible to you, sir? Sir, I'm audible to you?
Yes, Rishikesh, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Sir, how, Dr. Amrish Padma, sir, one question I ask you, how to schedule our day to balance
Yeah.
life?
How to?
How to schedule our day to balance life?
Yes, okay. That's 1 minute. Okay, how to schedule our daily life?
Yes.
I think that's a very good question indeed. Now remember, all said and done, everything is linked. Everything is linked with the first part that we discussed, and that is that is what is the meaning of tremendous growth. So, the meaning of the tremendous growth is to ensure growth in all the 5 phases of our life. For scheduling your day, you start with the first thing first. And what is the first thing first? The first thing first is your health. So you should always devote an hour or so for your body and for your mind. And I would say 1 hour for body, half an hour for soul. And this must be part of our
Daily.
life goal. तो रोजाना 1 घंटा अपनी हेल्थ को दें, अपनी बॉडी को दें, आधा घंटा अपने माइंड को दें. So that means you might do yoga, meditation, pranayam, or whatever, or you can do any sport, you can play, you can run, you can walk, you can do cycling, you can do swimming. Whatever you do, 1 hour you have to devote to your body, half an hour devote to your mind. Now once you devote this 1.5 hour, then what happens? Everything, rest of the things automatically falls in line. तो मेरे एक्सपीरियंस में ये है कि अगर आपकी बॉडी का आपने ख्याल कर लिया और आपके माइंड का आपने ख्याल कर लिया, तो बाकी का जो जो 22.5 घंटे हैं वो ऑटोमेटिकली मैनेज हो जाते हैं.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Sir, you discussed on on different parameters. You discussed on tremendous growth. First, you discussed on personal growth, family growth, financial growth, social growth, and spiritual growth. So you discussed on different shark that we face in life. Few example: overbearing, dominating, indifferent, unfair, sadist, cruel, each and everything. And you focus on, sir, approaches to handle shark. Passive, you discuss on accept of meekly, and second one was the suffer in silence. You focus on active, that was become another shark, and proactively balance life. So just you had focused on that, sir. What is the different proactive balancing for growing tremendously, sir? So really, I liked your session, and all the participants were enjoying your session, sir. You discuss on personal growth, that was health and knowledge. Second is the family, quality time for the family. Occupational, that is whatever job we are doing, we should more focus on that. And last one is the social, that is the whatever work we are doing, we should focus more on the society also. Thank you so much, sir. Now I must mention our deep sense of appreciation for C.A. Pramod Jain, sir, for his great thought on life on the topic living with shark yet growing tremendously. Our heartfelt thanks to our participants for active participation. With these warm words and kind messages, we move to the end of today's webinar. Tomorrow on same time, 5 to 6, on the topic would be how to prepare and pass IBC exam. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Professor Rishikesh, and thank you all the participants, and thank you PCET and the PBS Pune Business School. It's pleasure. I'm really enjoying, and I'm sure even the participants also must be enjoying. Tomorrow's topic, friends, is again slightly technical. So when I say slightly technical, it is more for the people who would be interested to enter into the profession of insolvency. So insolvency, as we discussed in one of our earlier sessions,
Right.
is a new profession. तो उसमें जिन लोगों को interest है, that this session, tomorrow's session is going to be particularly useful for such people. Thank
Even
you so much.
we are
Thank you.
enjoying, sir. We are enjoying technical as well as non-technical apart from bombarding that information what you were giving us, and we are enjoying apart from that non-technical session also on life. What life we should enjoy, what kind of personal and professional journey we should live. So thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you all participants.
Thank you, Professor Rishikesh. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Wish you a very wonderful day. Thank you so much.